Thanks, Adam. I'm here with Jim Clausen from Sit Means Sit, and of course, Rocco the Wonder Dog. Rocco, shake. Yay! So we're talking about barking today.
That's right. Got
That's
an
right.
email.
Yeah, we do. So here's what the letter says. It says, Jim, how do I stop a dog from barking? It's driving me crazy. Do bark collars really work? This is from Marcus.
Well, you know, bark collars really do work, but there's a certain type of bark collar that I feel is far more effective than others. Now, the ones I'd recommend using are the citronella bark collars because they don't cause a dog any pain. But the very first thing is teaching the dog how to stop barking in the first place. So you ask him to shake once, now he's going to keep doing it.
Yeah, he's like, why aren't you giving me a treat? I'm sorry.
So when I was in my education process this weekend, we have to go through continuing education to be part of Sit Means Sit. And we're there with 109 other trainers, and one of the issues we addressed was barking. And so the very first thing across the board was, don't let the dog bark in the first place. And what I mean is, teach them how to be quiet from the beginning, from the time they're a puppy. So when they're sitting there nice and calm, I'll link up the word quiet with some sort of positive outcome. Could be a ball, could be food, could be love and affection. But I say quiet and they get the reward. Quiet and they get the reward. And that way they have a reference to fall back on. So if they do start to bark, I can say quiet and the dog remembers all those positive experiences that looking at me nice and calm triggered that outcome of the reward. Now the bark collars that do work when you're not home, I prefer the citronella collars because all those do is spray a little citronella in the dog's face just to interrupt the pattern. Okay, there are other collars that are just as effective, and actually we'll be testing some things tomorrow on a special segment called Does It Work?
Does it work?
That's
and
right.
We'll have the pet Zoom.
Yep, which is a sonic pet dog trainer. So we're going to find out if these type of systems tomorrow work. But if you teach the dog from the beginning what quiet means, then you're not going to have a problem with barking later on.
And sometimes you want them to bark, right?
That's right.
I like when my dog barks at home that somebody's at the door because maybe I didn't hear it, you know, the TV's up.
Exactly. So if you use punishment, you extinguish all barking. But then you extinguish that natural protective instincts. Where if you teach them through motivation, you can still keep that protective instinct where they're going to bark and say, Mom, someone's here, but you can eliminate it just on the word quiet with a reward. Right.
So we'll test that out and see how it goes.
For tomorrow, we're going to find out if it works.
All right, so we've got your information here, I think, where how to get a hold of Jim here, and you can ask him a question, or you can email it to us, news@kboi2.com, or Jim Clausen at sitmeansit.com. Let us know what are your pet problems, and we'll try to fix it. You can also give Jim a call. That's your number, right?
Yep, 888-7978.
All right, perfect. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Rocco. Always a good model sitting here. All right.